Where you're from and when you were born?
I'm from Franklin, Kentucky, and I was born in the out on the Springfield Road, about 6 miles, on October the 21st, 15, I think it is. I'm not sure. Well, it's 15 and 25. Let's see, I'm 80-something now. And that'd be, I guess, I was born in what was it, 15? 1915. When I went in January the 29th, 1935. And I stayed, got out of the Army in October the 29th, 1945. And I went in and went through Louisville. I had to go the 29th of January, 1945. I might have told you, I got to notice, I didn't know I got deferred. The thing I was working for Houdson's Market on Saturday, and I was going to get deferred, and my daddy said, you better quit working there, because if you work there, well, you might get in trouble. And he got me deferred for 1 month. I mean, for 1 year it was. And I had to go then the 29th of January of 1945. And I know I got to notice on, I think it's the first part of January, I was going to the Army, the 29th. And you take that was kind of something. I'd been helping strip tobacco most of the time, and I kind of quit that. I didn't have, but I think my mother, I started to go with my girlfriend, and my mother said, did you see that notice today? And I said, well, I got it. What is it? And she said, well, you got to go to the service, not 25, it'd be 45. And I'll never forget, it used to be what they call Mulber Hill going into Louisville. And they said, we get this bus kind of, there's a car or a truck passing us, and it kind of slept a little bit on the side, and all the boys hollered, just let it go on and hit. We'd just soon do that, before we went to the Army.
See me riding a camel?
Yeah. When was that
Brazil,
taken?
In Brazil.
In Brazil?
And I went way down below that to where King Tut was standing there. They under the ground. They didn't dispose, and he was standing there in all that paraphernalia he died in.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that so much. But I've been very fortunate. I've been in 24 countries besides the United States. I've been in every state in the United States except North Dakota. I've been South Dakota, but I've just enjoyed it. I'm 90. I'm coming up to 96 in May. I'll be 96 years old, and I can still walk, and I can talk.
Do you want to sit down, maybe?
Yeah, that's fine to see. I've had a good life. I can't complain. Not a bit. And the people up here have been so nice to me. And I've made so many friends. And I'll tell you, boys and girls, if you do what the Lord tells you to do, you got it made. You got it made, I guarantee you. And I tell him every morning, if he wants me, come get me. Hadn't morning me yet. And give me something else to do that day. And everybody here will tell you that I've gone by their rooms. I've sat with them when they were sick. I have, when something happened to some of their family, I go and try to do something for them. Riding a camel. Riding a camel.
That's really cool.
In Egypt. And you notice I've got my gray hair. I mean, I was old. But anyway, I've been in 24 countries and enjoyed every one of them. I'm still saying, Lord, if you want me today, come and get me. If you don't want me today, let me find somebody to do something for, to make somebody happy or something, because I'm going to be 96 years old right away, and that's pretty old. But my sister died 2 years ago now at 101. I don't want to live that long. So I tell him, come get me every day. And one of these days he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to let me live to be that long. I don't want to. I'm losing my eyes. The eye doctor said I'm just losing them. And it's getting for me to be hard to read. But I can still play rook. Good. I can see those rook cards.
I have a farm in Plato section. I've lived there since 1928. I married and moved there and never have moved. I never have picked up to move. And I've done all kinds of farm work. Caught tobacco worms, pinched their heads off. Done their little milk cows for 20 years. And we grow tobacco. And I just can't think of anything else.
Did you have any kids? Were you married?
Sir?
Were you married? Did you have any kids?
Kids? No, we didn't have children.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
didn't have any children.
Did you ever wish you had kids?
Did you ever wish that you had kids?
Well, I just can't. I didn't understand what you said, sir.
Do you ever wish that you had kids? Do you ever wish that you had children?
Ever been to the hospital?
Do you ever wish that you have had children?
Oh, I didn't get that.
Oh. Do you ever wish you had had
yes,
children?
We would love to have children, but it wasn't possible. Just couldn't happen.
That's sad.
It didn't happen.
There's your sister.
Yeah, here comes my sister.
Can we talk to you too?
What took place in here? You drawed in all the company.
Okay. Let's get some of this
Come
stuff
on in,
out
I've
of the way.
got company.
How was it growing up on a farm?
Oh, it was all right. It was kind of hard work. You have to get up and milk cows. I've milked cows. I did most everything. Have put in tobacco and different things like that on this issue on the farm. It's hard work.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for a union underwear company too later on in life. I worked there 40 years. Made men's shorts. And they closed down, but I had retired when they closed. I'd been retired for several years.
Mm.
I think it's going to open up again.
Really?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, y'all have a good day. Come here. Doing the hug. Doing the hug. Did it.
How are you today, Evelyn?
How are you? Sorry for laughing so much.
It was so great, wasn't it? It was.
It was the best program I've ever seen.
I thought so too, yeah.
And they make some of these sour people.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think so.
Man. You guys ready for dinner?
I guess so.
Any fun plans this weekend?
I'm leaving here, going to another place.
When? Are you really? So today's your last day? Wow.
That's the best part of it on the day she left.
Yeah, she did. She's going to another system living closer to her family, so that's good. We're happy for her.
Where's that?
Westmoreland.
Okay, where's it? I don't know.
It's down in Kingston.
Okay.
My daughter works where she lives in.
Just you can't get up, can you?
Here, they works in the other state. You know.
Oh, Franklin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's driving too much, coming here to try and take care of me, and you know. So we decided to go down there. Nobody cares for her.
It's the thing about
It's hard to drive that many miles when you work all day and you know, having to drive up here and you know, back home again.
That is a lot of driving.
Yeah. So
You're originally from Iowa, right? And then you and your husband moved down to Florida.
Georgia.
Georgia, okay.
Yeah.
Trailer.
Yeah. Right. Georgia.
Did you guys like the entertainment?
oh, I loved it. I thought it was
It's
fantastic.
the greatest we've ever had.
Was it really?
Yes.
We will have him back.
Goodness gracious, great ball of fire. Now remember the twist? Everybody likes the twist, because you can just stand there and just go like this.
Get it, Mickey.
Even if you were bored, just, you can
There we go.
Come on, man! That's great! Goodness gracious, great balls of fire! Hey! Becky! What is it? Mickey! Oh, Mickey, okay, yeah. Someone told me earlier that Mickey was one of the gold diggers on the Dean Martin show. that or she was just a gold digger. I'm not sure.
I'm Evelyn Jernigan of Auburn. Out from Auburn, about 6 months.
Can you tell us a bit about you and?
Oh, I was the youngest of 9 kids, and wanna know how old I am? I'm 93. March the 20th, spring chicken.
So what do you love about life?
Oh, well, I love farming. We farmed all these years, and I lived by myself for 14 years. Then I came up here, and it's a good place to be if you can't stay home by yourself. I had 1 daughter, 2 grandchildren, 1 great-grandson 10 months old, and 1 great-grandson on the way. So it's the story of my life, just about. I was valedictorian of my high school class. Such a big class, there were 7 of us.
What high school?
Corinth High School, between Franklin and Russell. I didn't brag about being valedictorian of the class because everybody was just dumber than me. That's how I got it. There's several pictures in here. I'll show you the tree that fell on the house. Well, you might as well look through it. My hands don't work very good. That's me when I was 90. That's my daughter, her daughter, and her daughter-in-law. And of course that, some famous movie star there with them, you know, like, can't think of anybody that old, maybe Claire Bow or somebody. And this, that's my grandson. And this is my granddaughter's husband. And that's the tree that fell on my house. Right about here, it broke off.
That was a big tree.
Oh, it was big.